Alright guys, how we doing? It's Sunday, February 2nd, 2025. Josh Reeves here with you back for another edition of the show. Hope you guys are all doing well out there. My third film of 2025 already. Put out 32 films last year. Already put out 3 this year. My third film of this year is out now. It's in the download store. It's called Mystery Fog. The Fog of War. In January 2025, a dense and unusual fog blanketed several regions, capturing the attention of meteorologists, local authorities, and the general public. This fog was characterized not only by its density, but also by its peculiar persistence and the unique atmospheric conditions that accompanied it. As people began to experience the effects of this fog, a multitude of theories and speculations arose, some grounded in scientific reasoning and others veering into the realm of conspiracy. What was this fog? Was it just a natural phenomenon? Was it something more sinister, such as biological warfare? Join me, Josh Reeves, for my 56th film, Mystery Fog, The Fog of War. It's a short film. Priced accordingly, it's only $12. Get a copy now, please. This is our fundraising week here at the show. We have to raise $1,300 by Friday, February 7th. We don't have sponsors. We don't have advertising. We don't make you sit through commercials. I don't try to sell you dick pills or Jew golds or any crazy shit like that. So, but we do have to raise money once a month, every month, to pay the operating costs and keep our operations alive. If you want to donate using PayPal, you can do so at dayglow76@yahoo.com. That's dayglow76@yahoo.com. Cash App, one word, all lowercase, Reeves Radio. One word, all lowercase, Reeves Radio. To contribute using the Cash App. On Venmo, it's capital J, Josh, dash, capital R, Reeves, dash, 61. And if it asks you for the last 4 digits of my phone number, it's 7894. Alright? $1,300 is what we have to raise by Friday, guys. Buy a copy of my film. Mystery Fog, The Fog of War. I just felt like it was something I needed to do, so I did it. I experienced this. I saw it was here. And you know what? I always, every time, that's why I continue to make films, because every time I delve into a subject, no matter how much I knew before I went into it, I learned a ton I didn't know. What I didn't know, I thought, because I saw this fog, and the atmosphere conditions were just not right for fog in Dallas at that time. It was weird. And then I heard people that I knew that experienced it and they got sick, and then I heard about other people in other states experienced it. Some of my listeners, and they contacted me. But I was shocked to learn in the course of making this film, guys, this was a global phenomenon. I thought it was just localized to Dallas even. Then I started getting reports of it happening in other states. You watch my film, I've got the news stories in there. England. India. This was all sometimes at the same exact time. I don't know, guys. It's fucking weird. I think it's biological shit. That's what I think. It's something maybe breaks down our immune system before they launch something else on us. I don't know. Anyway, my new film, Mystery Fog, The Fog War, is now in the download store. I'll put this show on YouTube. Also, become a member of our Patreon. If you want to hear all the shows, the weekly shows I do, patreon.com is the only place you can do that. Patreon.com/Reeves Mafia. That's patreon.com/Reeves Mafia. Join us on the Patreon. I'm going to be working on doing more with the Patreon in the coming months. But seriously, I've got the news reports from India, I've got news reports from England in this thing. Yeah, this thing happened simultaneously all over the world. So you're not going to tell me this was just some random fog or just atmospheric conditions or whatever. Fuck out of here with that. It was something else, something weird. I think it was biological. But by who? Who by? And that's what I delve into in the film, so that's why you should get a copy. This film, the one before it, the one before that, the first film I put out this year, The Drone Truth, and this film, Mystery Fog, The Fog War. These are super important films you really should see. Really. And with info you're not going to find anywhere else. Alex Jones says, I've been invited to the White House. I've been invited to the White House next week. Should I go to D.C.? Imagine if Alex Jones gets a White House press pass. Because it's funny because Trump ghosted him last time. He used him to get elected in 2016 and then ghosted Jones. That was fucking hilarious. And then shortly thereafter, Jones had all the Sandy Hook shit happen. And now he's what? He's not persona non grata anymore? Okay. Sonny. Long as I love Trump. I'll suck his dick if he asked me to. I really would. Diddy rushed to hospital in the middle of the night. Uh-oh. They're gonna off Diddy for you because that are they? They're gonna Epstein his ass. Sean Diddy Combs was taken to the hospital from his federal prison cell on Thursday night, sources have revealed. The disgraced mogul, who is currently locked up in the notorious Metropolitan Detention Center, awaiting trial for numerous sex crimes, was rushed to the hospital. Combs received an MRI at a Brooklyn hospital because his knee was bothering him, and the trip occurred at 10 p.m. to avoid speculation. What? The trip occurred at 10 p.m. to avoid speculation? What the fuck does that mean? The source clarified that a jail altercation or fight was not the reason for Diddy's late-night hospital trip, adding that it was just an old injury that was bothering him. Something's weird about this. The phraseology and stuff they're using, something's weird about this. Is a setup for something else. Something's going on here. Essentially they took him somewhere else. They've switched him out. You guys do realize that, right? I don't have any information that there were more than one Diddy, but I speculate there could be. They could switch him out with an imposter, sure. Won't be the first time. Elon Musk's role in reshaping U.S. revealed in subtle message that shows exactly where Trump found plan for federal workforce purge. Yeah, it's funny. All these plane crashes started happening, and they're trying to blame that on Trump firing or getting rid of the DEI program. What the fuck? I really hate to be one of those guys that, but I gotta be it. I mean, it's clear what's going on. Elon Musk hinted that he was the mastermind behind Donald Trump's latest decision to purge federal employees by posting a symbolic picture on X, harkening back to his infamous Twitter cleanse. The billionaire Tesla founder in 2022 sensationally took over Twitter and renamed it X, much to the dismay of staff, 80% of whom found themselves unceremoniously sacked. Okay, so who cares? Yeah. He's come up with ideas for Trump. That's why Trump brought him on board. Remember what George Carlin said? It's a big club and you ain't in it. Right? I'm not either, so. CIA now says COVID did come from a Chinese lab in stunning reversal after years of denial under Biden. That's fucking funny. If the CIA's blaming it on somebody else, it undoubtedly means the CIA was behind it. You know that, right? I probably shouldn't have to tell you that, but just in case I need to, there you go. That's really what that boils down to, guys. There's just no question about that. If you guys notice it being warm over the next week, we're getting hammered with solar flares right now. Solar cycle 25 is entering its peak. We'll peak this year. Hopefully we live through it. Newly spotted asteroid has a tiny chance of hitting Earth in 2032. A newly discovered asteroid has a tiny chance of smacking Earth in 2032. Scientists put the odds of a strike at slightly more than 1%. 1%. Guys, we have ones that have more than a 1% chance of hitting Earth like every day. They just don't talk about it to tell you that because they don't want to freak you out, but it's true. There are ones that are constantly coming by Earth way closer than that. We're worried about one that has a 1% chance in the year 2032. This is sensationalism. They're just trying to scaremonger here. Because otherwise, why would they not tell people how many come closer than that to Earth on a daily basis? What the White House meant when it said Biden directed the mass killing of 100 million chickens. Yeah, that was the other thing. Trump said, I'm going to lower the price of eggs on the first day, and then, of course, he didn't. But they don't bring up the fact that one of the last things that Joe Biden did before he left office was he ordered the killing of 100 million chickens. And that caused egg prices to soar. But instead of people pointing out that fact, they just blame it on Trump and say, oh, he's a liar because he said he was going to lower egg prices on the first day. He didn't. Now they've gone up. Now they're going to be higher than they've ever been before under Trump. So that's automatically got to be his fault. No. Biden ordered the mass killing of 100 million chickens before he left office. Bird flu. So what happens is by the time the prices kick in, Trump's in office and it looks like it's Trump's fault, not Biden's fault. It's crazy. Because you hear the right wing talking about these fuckers doing this kind of shit, and then you see them actually do it, and you're like, well, But it's just funny, even when you look at the comments on this article and stuff. Trump said he was going to lower egg price on the first day. He's a liar. They don't mention that. Well, you're commenting this on an article that tells you right there, Biden ordered 100 million chickens to be slaughtered before he left office, which automatically made the prices skyrocket. Biden leaves office. Trump gets sworn in. By the time he's sworn in, the prices go up. And then it looks like it's Trump's fault. But it's not. It's fucking ridiculous. Anyway. My 56th documentary film, Mystery Fog, The Fog of War, is on sale now in the download store. Please get a copy, okay? We got to raise $1,300 by Friday to stay alive and not go under. Dayglow76 at yahoo.com on PayPal. Reeves Radio, all lowercase, one word. Reeves Radio on the Cash App. Capital J Josh dash capital R Reeves dash 61 on Venmo. And it asks you for the last 4 digits of my phone number. It's 7894 on Venmo. Okay? I love you guys. We'll see you next time. Take care.